Tonks and the Oars.
Your answer just answered Stephanie's man. I can elaborate.
More, please.
Elaborate.
Tell us
All the reasons why they're awesome. Stephanie Anderson is a vamp, I guess. What I love about Tonks and the Oars, I think that her and their performance at Rock Chicago was amazing, and they haven't been touring the country extensively. They played a few shows here and there, but her music is amazing, and I've always wanted to see what would happen if she had a full band. And I think she just totally stepped up on that stage and just kicked so much ass. And I think that, Tonks and Yours, yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of fangirling.
It's okay, Max. The other day I told her that I wanted to be here when I grew up.
I'm like 10 years older than she.
She actually got ejected from a Quidditch game today.
So scared.
I just tell you what she said to the rest. It's only slightly more obscene than what I just said.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Going completely into the future, the third Rock Stock is planned for November 2009. So what are your predictions, I guess, for what you think the Wizard Rock movement will be like by then? Do you think it'll be any different?
I think we'll all have jetpacks. I think Paul Johnson will still be awesome.
We're all kind of heartbroken that it's such a long wait till Rockstock, but I didn't want anybody to have to choose between stuff like LeakyCon or the thing in San Francisco or any of the other events that are going on. And so, I had to move it to November. Also, it's a lot cheaper. But it's nice, it's robes, weather, and stuff. But Rockstock the Third is the official title for that one. One thing that's going to be different this year that we've not had the prior 2 years is that Trout Lodge is going to be a muggle-free zone. There were, just like here, there were conferences happening while we were there that were conflicting to what we were going on, and we had people telling us we were going to hell, and just because they were having fun, when those people were informed by the lodge that we were going to be there. But next year, they're actually closing the property entirely. So we have room for 500 attendees, and that's it. The other, 100 people to capacity has to be like bands and staff. But it's going to be, already there we're isolated from, we can walk around there in robes. We don't have people in Cubs jerseys walking by going, nerds, or anything. But the thing about it,
that's awesome, though.
That gets my hackles up and I start swinging.
Yeah, I'm a Slytherin / non-committed, but honestly, the best thing in the world is going to a convention where there's 1,500 of us, and then there's still a bunch of them, but they look at us like we're completely crazy, and that's awesome. Yeah. No, we totally it out, they freak right out.
It's actually a security guard who was going to break up a fight, but it was like a planned cosplay thing with wands. And I was a little shocked to realize that they weren't going to fist fight when they pulled the wand.
Getting back to the original question, I think because Rockstock 09 or Rockstock 3rd is kind of far away, what I hope that is motivation for everybody to keep playing their music, for that, the bands on the main stage that we haven't selected our main stage bands yet, but like people who want to come play in the Wampum Willow, our open mic area, that's your opportunity to show everybody what you've got. So you've got a little over a year to like write some songs and practice with your band. And so I'm going to keep doing Rockstock until nobody comes anymore. I will just keep doing it until it's financially impossible. For people who haven't played our main stage yet, I'm challenging you to keep playing your music. Learn new songs, learn new things. Get better, get worse, I don't care. Just keep playing. Because Alex is getting really old. And
answer the actual question. The Wizard Rock community is not going anywhere because people like you who are incredibly amazing will continue to support this wonderful thing that we've all created. So in a year from now, it'll be just as strong and wonderful as it is now.
Yes.
We realize that everybody's going to continue to support this movement, but do you think that there's a peak of the Wizard Rock culture in terms of the fan base and the number of bands, and is it likely to come soon, or is it an
I think there's two sides to this. There's the fact that every musical community eventually comes and goes. I mean, except for like very basic genres like rock and roll is sort of rock and roll.
Here to stay.
But like things ebb and flow. I mean, that's just the nature of things. But I think at the same time, Wizard Rock is a very small bubble within a very huge fandom. And the fandom exists way beyond what comes to conventions. I mean, there are literally just millions of people out there who like Harry Potter. And the way I see it is that the peak is when, I think Paul DeGeorge once said that his ultimate goal is to play a show in J.K. Rowling's backyard. I think that's the peak. If Harry and the Potters haven't played in J.K. Rowling's backyard, then I feel like we can still keep going.